Okay, hi guys. So today, gonna be doing a little home MMA training session. So there's gonna be some striking drills, some grappling drills, and yeah, the workout will be about an hour long. So yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it. So I'm gonna start off with a quick warm up. So the warm up, I like to do some specific drills like shadow boxing or shadow wrestling. Then before that, I do some flexibility drills. So you're gonna need something to put your hands on, like the wall or anything like that. So the first one, just leg swings like this. We do like 15 per side. So for this one, try to keep my legs as straight as possible. So yeah. Okay, so the second one, same thing but swinging backwards. It looks kind of like the exercise that people do to train their lower back, but it's not. It's just a flexibility exercise. So you can see it. Oh, just twist a bit there. Same thing, but you're just swinging it forwards and backwards like this. Same 15 reps per side. And move to the other side. Okay, so then put these away. Just have the classic forward leg swing. So yeah, 15 reps per side again. Same exact thing, just try to keep your legs straight, but it's just going forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, there, once again, 15 each side. So the last little stretching drill I do is, I don't know exactly what it's called because I just started doing it, but you pretty much just sit down, put your hands out, and twist your legs like that. So 15 each side, plus a 15-second isometric hold at the end. So now that we have 15 reps done each side, I just hold at the bottom for 15 seconds. Eleven, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so for my warm-up stretches, for the most part, they're for the lower body, because that's the place that I'm least flexible and least, I feel like I need to warm up more. But then also, obviously, we have to warm up the upper body. So, start off with just this, 15 reps. It stretches out your back and your chest and your arms. Then shoulder rotations, just go around to 10 each way. And switch sides. Alright, so then I do some shrugs without any weights added or anything, just to warm up my shoulder blades. So I just go like that, 15 each side. So you pretty much just move your shoulders here to there and around like that. I do that about 15 times each side. Then you do the same thing, start your shoulders here and around. So yeah, like if you're doing a shrug with weights, it'll be like up and down, like that. But with this, it's around because it's more of a stretching exercise. Okay, so that's all the stretching that I do beforehand. Not that much, it only takes about 3 or 4 minutes to finish it off. So now we're going to get into some of the exercises. So the first exercise we have is just the sprawl. So I just, at the start of my sessions, I just like to go and sprawl. If you don't know what a sprawl is, you just go here, down to there, and back up. It's just for takedown defense. So I don't know how many times, I don't really count how many times exactly I do it, but I just do it until I feel like I've warmed up a bit and I got a little bit of a sweat going. So yeah, let's go. And I also like sprawl in different angles and different directions, like to the sideways, more like that, or like that, or like that. Then also, if I like step sideways, then sprawl. Or if I'm moving back, then sprawl. So I do it in all different angles. So yeah, I'm training it for whatever. If I get into if you're in a jiu-jitsu match, then you're here, and if they take it down from here, yeah, you sprawl if they try to take it down. Also, if you're moving around, moving backwards, moving forwards, they're gonna be ready to do it. Alright. So let's get that. Just gonna do it for a few minutes till I feel warmed up and feel like I've got a bit of a sweat up. Let's go. Alright guys, so that's it for the sprawls. It's hard to talk when you're a little bit out of breath. Now we're going to move into the next one, which is you're going to get a resistance band, a short range resistance band. You can do this without it, but I prefer to do it with it. So you just tie it around your legs like this, up towards your knees. These resistance bands are from Martial Paradise, if you're wondering. Definitely the best ones I've used, but yeah. Just put them up towards your knees. They get down into a grappling stance up here, and then you just walk. So you don't have to do this without it, but what the resistance bands does is just adds a resistance to it. So yeah, let's go. And then you can change from your right leg in front to your left leg, and that because it works different. It works each leg differently. So once again for this, I just walk in a random direction till I feel a little bit tired in my legs. So yeah, let's go. So then I like to switch sides as well. So my right leg's in front now. And the wider that you step, the more resistance that's added, because the band, the more stretch that it is, the more resistance that adds. So yeah. Switching back to the left side. Then also I like to get down quite low to more, you would see wrestlers be low, this low, and then so I like to go lower, makes it a little bit harder, then you gotta finish off with this. I'm gonna switch sides, and then that'll be the end. Alright guys, so that's the second exercise in the workout. So I like this one because it fatigues your legs a bit. So I recommend not doing this till you're very, very tired because it might affect some of the other exercises. Just do it till you feel you're a bit tired, but you could go a bit longer. So that's that one. So next up, we have one of my favorite exercises, one of my favorite drills to do. Training with the grappling dummy. So here, as you can see, this is homemade. So it's my gi. These are my gi pants, and I just shoved a ton of clothes in them and tie them up with socks. And then the same thing. It's my gi top. there's a pillow there, and then some clothes for the arms. So if you don't have a gi, you can use like a jacket and old clothes to do it, and it'll work just the same. But I like to use the gi because if I want to work any grips or anything like that. So this doesn't work the same as a normal grappling dummy that you would see, obviously, but it still works good, and I enjoy working guard passes on it and some submissions that you can do. So yeah, gonna get straight into it. So for this, I just like to imagine I'm here, then I might go up past the guard, then come here, then go for a submission from there. So yeah, let's go. And one more thing for this, I like to practice some of the harder techniques, some of the fancier ones, because it's just a dummy, and if you mess it up, it's fine. No one's gonna get hurt. So yeah. So there you can see, just past the guard, I went to the Kimura. So these arms obviously aren't the exact same as normal arms, but it still works good. So yeah, let's go. As you can see, that was just an armbar. Now we'll continue. And I like to work some movement drills from like side control and knee on belly with this. And yeah, it works good. So there's some wrestling drills or some pressure drills. It's a little bit awkward to use this because it doesn't work the same as a normal body, but still works good. Just like that. Okay guys, so that's all the work I'm going to do with this. So as you can see, it's just very fun to use. You can work some good movement drills. Then also guard passing is fun to do on it. So yeah, this isn't that hard to make. Just get a load of old clothes. If you have a gi, it works great. So yeah, that's that exercise. So then the next exercise, we're going to do some shadow boxing rounds. So sometimes for this I like to wear gloves, but I'm not going to wear gloves for shadow boxing bit today. But we've got some more exercises that you will need gloves for, so I want to show them anyway. So yeah, shadow boxing time. So pretty much what we're doing is 3 3-minute shadow boxing rounds, 1 minute rest in between. And I'm going to have a timer here, so I'm going to be going for 3 minutes and stopping for 1 minute. So if you want to follow along, you can do that. So yeah, let's go. So when I'm shadow boxing, I don't focus on speed or power or anything like that. I just focus on working purely on technique. Because my striking is definitely not as good as my jiu-jitsu. It's just something I need to work on. And first I just want to build up my technique before focusing on other things. So sometimes I like to do specific combos that I would like to work on, but usually I'll just flow with it and do whatever I feel like doing, to be honest. So yeah. Then I also like to switch to southpaw and work from there a little bit as well. Okay guys, so that's the first round right there. So now we got a minute rest. So as you can see, it's working slowly, especially in the first round. This is more of a warm-up and to build technique. I'm not really trying to get any conditioning from this. The real conditioning training is we start hitting the bags and also running and strength training. So there's not going to be any strength training really or any purely like cardio training in this. But that's something I do as well, running, strength training and all that. So as well as first round, no kicks or anything, just hands, and then no sprawling or any groundwork. I do that a little bit in it, like I might sprawl then do some technique, and imagine that someone just tried to take me down, and now I sprawled, and now I'm going to try and attack. But that'll get worked in the next 2 rounds, so let's go.
Came down to burning building. I gave them some neuroscience children, which provides fever.
Okay, so that's round 2 finished. For the timer, I just have a YouTube video up. That's what I use. So yeah, second round, built it up a bit more, mixed in a good amount of kicks, and then I'm going to want to try some ground stuff as well. Just sprawl, take it back, and from there, just apply some of my techniques. It's awkward to do grappling without any partner, but you have to do what you can. So if you don't have mats or anything and you're looking at a sprawl, these are I think 30mm mats, so they have quite a lot of protection. But before we had these, I think we had just like 10mm mats, and then also I've done a lot of these exercises on just grass. You know, if the grass isn't hard, you can sprawl on it. You can do stuff like that on it as well. So now, third and final shadow boxing round. Let's go.